irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we could foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we could foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
You know, the team seems to be doing just fine with you out there. And seeing that you're kind of thin at receiver, I was thinking that maybe I could help out by lining up outside.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you, not to try and take everything that you worked for. Yeah, I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing and show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me. You won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Bulldogs.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Wow, thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. Ball out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For shizzle, Snoop. Yo, we just met Snoop D-O-double-G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Alan Myers gets things started. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And really not much there as he's tackled just beyond the 20-yard line. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. Knight looks downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Took a shot as he let that one go. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. When he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. So following the short gain, here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Knight. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes 4th down. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. Washington fields it. And he'll be marked out at the 47-yard line. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons, Tommy Matthews among them. Scans the field, lets one go deep for Matthews. He pulls it in. Touchdown! He used to throw them, now he catches them. Tommy is back. Myers now to add the extra point. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone. Geez, all that effort and not much to show for it. He'll start this drive just beyond the 20. So the Hawks are lined up now, and the chat for this live stream filled with opinions presented as facts. By the way, feel free to add your own. No, I don't. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On second down, they'll run it here. And they bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 1 on the play. And that makes it 3rd and 8. The defense is set up for the pass. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. He goes up and gets it. Great catch through the air. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Back to pass on first down. The Hawks give it to Grove. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. On first down, back to pass. They'll run it with Grove. And he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools. And this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma. You name it, they're here. Looking to pass on second down. And he's down at the 30. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On first down, he'll drop back. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a die-hard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Finds his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 18-yard line. 11 yards on the play. Good for another first down. He tosses right, trying to push his way through. Now this will be marked inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Now the Bulldogs call timeout. They're down to a pair in this first half as we step aside for just a moment. 2nd down, running it. And they say no gain on the play there. It'll be 3rd down. With play number 10 coming up, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker. Sutherland's kick is good. And they put 3 on the board. After giving up the field goal, the Bulldogs are back to receive. He fields it at the 2. And he's down at the 30. First play of the drive for the Bulldogs. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. And it's incomplete. Choice there to break that up. So get this. Earlier today, I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Zero progress on this drive thus far. It's 3rd down. QB2 takes the snap. Deep throw for Matthews. And there's a 50-50 ball that's nearly intercepted. One last thought on Snoop. You know, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about, oh, they fake it. He's looking downfield. But the gadget play does not work out. Calculated gamble, but they just can't cash in. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. Looking to pass on 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. They go play action. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. And he's tackled at the 11. An 18-yard pickup. And they move the chains. Shotgun look. Inside the red zone, it's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Following the incomplete pass on first down, here's 2nd and 10. Knight hands it to Grove. And he doesn't come up with much on 2nd down. Wilson Silvers on the tackle. Now it's time to switch sides as we conclude the opening quarter. And after a short break, we'll begin Chapter 2 of the Midwest Prep Showcase. It's a tie ball game as we fire up the second quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Knight. Now he moves out of the pocket. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown! And just like that, they take the lead. Sutherland now to add the extra point. And he knocks it through. Our score now, 10-7. Touchdown. The Hawks are ready to kick it away. He fields it at the 2. And he's down at the 25. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And just 3 points separate these squads in a tight first half. The Hail Mary. Oh, but he can't come down with it. He was jostling for position, but it winds up incomplete. Following that incompletion, here's 2nd and 10. Still looking to throw, it's QB2. A leaping catch that looked out of reach, but he's got it. So with a couple of catches under his belt, Tommy's looking confident in his first game back. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. Back to pass on first down. Goes to his left. It's complete. Oh, it's a touchdown! That's another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. Now they'll kick the PAT. Up and it's good. The advantage now 14-10. Here comes the kick. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. send out their offense. And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. With a country mile in front of them, it's 2nd and long. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U. For the longest time, I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Following the incompletion on 2nd, here's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Knight. Now he tucks it, and he's stopped at the 25. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. And he's sitting. It away. Here's Washington. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. And there's a delay of game. Didn't get the snap off in time. Seems like the culprit on that one was some miscommunication with the sideline.
Come on, you serious, dog?
So there's the decision, and the penalty accepted as we pick back up with the action. So the Bulldogs will get the football with excellent field position. Hoping to avoid another mental lapse. Here's 1st and long. Looking downfield. Here's QB2. And his tight end comes up with the catch over the middle. A 28-yard gain. And that's what the... Fans came to see. Hawks lined up in the backfield. On 1st and 10, he'll drop back. It's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Tommy Matthews' 3rd score of the game, and this comeback is now legendary. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he gets it to go. The lead now 21-10. Ready now for the kick. Caught in the end zone. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. So the Hawks are lined up now. And Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. A pickup of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass on 2nd down, it'll be 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, here's Knight. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes 4th down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he gives it the boot. Washington fields it. And he's out at the 37. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And, you know, here's my plan. If I'm Coach Fetu, put the ball in the hands of QB2 and let him work his magic on this drive. On first down, back to pass. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I'm beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. Midway through the second quarter, here's 2nd and 10. Again, he drops back. Sending it downfield for Matthews. And that's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Tommy Matthews. And his mom, she's going crazy right now. Her son's having an incredible game. Myers is on now for the PAT. They add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. They'll start this drive on the ground. And he's tackled at about the 22-yard line. A pickup of 1 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 9. Lined up in the shotgun. On 2nd down, back to pass. It's incomplete. Good coverage by Ellington. Following the incompletion on 2nd, here's 3rd and 9. From the gun, looking to throw. Hits his man in stride. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. 16 yards gained, and they pick up the first. The rock goes to Grove. And he's stopped at the 44-yard line. After coming up with a strong run, Knight takes the snap. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. go from the gun. Sends it to Monroe, picks up the first. And he's tackled at the 41. They hurry to get lined up. Out of the gun, they'll throw. He's in trouble, and down he goes. With just a mile to go, here's Knight. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back. He's finally tackled. They'll wind up getting 10 back, and that sets them up for third down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Surveys the field. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. And Washington will not get a chance to return this one as the ball heads out of bounds. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Back to pass. Airing it out for Matthews. Ooh, that's almost a catch. And now a few people, wondering where the penalty flag is, myself included, I might point out. Still 10 yards to the marker on second down. One last try before the break. Throws left, it's complete. And he does it again. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. He's putting on a show here today. Wow. Myers now to add the extra point. He puts it through. So the scoreboard reads 35-10. So after a lopsided first half, it's the Bulldogs in control. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. Fielded at the 3. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. Bulldogs send out their offense. And there's Coach Fetu calling out some instructions for QB2 from the sideline. Gets it to Matthews with some touch. And he's stopped at the 41-yard line. Lined up behind QB2. On first down, he'll drop back. And there's a strike to his tight end over the middle. A 24-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Shotgun look. From the red zone, it's QB2. And he makes the grab. Touchdown. Oh, no, wait, no. No, they're calling it out of bounds just outside the chalk. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. He'll try again as he drops back. And he makes the grab. Touchdown. Oh, no, wait, no. No, they're calling it out of bounds just outside the chalk. Man, how quickly things can change. A pair of incompletions has them facing a 3rd and 10 after a promising start to this drive. He's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs! They just continue to light up the scoreboard. And now it's time for the extra point. And he knocks it through. The score now, 42-10. Following the touchdown, the Bulldogs are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he was hoping for more as he gets taken down after an average return. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Sends it to Thrash. And this will be spotted at the 24. A gain of 2 on the play. And that makes it 2nd and 8. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires quickly, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. After a minimal pickup, it's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, looking to fire. There's a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And they've got to just be thrilled to begin this drive on the plus side of the field. Here's QB2. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. You know, going back to signing day, I got to say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. Again, on 2nd down, it's QB2. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. They've yet to go anywhere on this drive. It's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Here's QB2. He'll take a shot at the end zone. And there's a fight for the football before it falls incomplete, setting up 4th down. Outside of the classroom, a different kind of test for this kicker. Oh, it's a fake. Can he get it off? Lined up in the shotgun. The drive begins on the ground with Grove. And he picks up a chunk of yards before he's finally brought down. A 31-yard gain and a 1st down and much, much more. Here's Knight to start the series. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion. On first. Once more on second down. Here's Knight. He finds Thrash. Taken down as he makes the grab. Not a lot on that reception as it brings up third down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight.
Here we go.
Drops back to throw here on third. Under pressure and sacked. Okay, there's long range, and then there are kicks like this from the parking lot. It's no good. And that wasn't really fair. I mean, they're asking him to be like Justin Tucker out there. Following the setback, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Fires down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the 39. Up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. Looking to pass on first down. He'll go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Here's Myers now for the extra point. It's up and it's good. The tally now 49-10. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line.
Clean it house, baby.
And this drive will begin on the ground. And they give up yards as he's tackled for a loss.
Yeah, we dominate tonight.
Stifled on that last run. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Knight. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. Well, the last 2 plays, a trend they don't want to continue. Each of them going backwards, so now it's 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete after a timely play to force a 4th down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it flying. Hauls it in, and he's going to get greedy here. And he'll be marked out at the 35-yard line. One running back look with 3 tight ends on the field. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Maddox is wide open. And he's stopped at the 17-yard line. 18 yards on the play. And that's good for a first down. Working out of the pistol. In the red zone, looking to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are running away with this game. Now they're lined up for the extra point. And he gets it to go. Needing a score on this drive, they're lined up for the return. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Gathers the snap. And they drop him for a sack. Triple zeros on the clock as we reach the end of the third quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. We await the snap on second down as we begin the fourth quarter. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. Here's third and long. Looking for a receiver. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Washington. Oh, a forced throw, and he read that like a book. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And they are very much in control of this game. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Looking deep for Matthews. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. And there is no question he's the player of the game. Myers is on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. Still very much in control of this game. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. And that's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks, and they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. A high throw, but he makes the catch. 15 yards gained. Good for a Hawks first down. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Into heavy traffic and is picked off. Intercepted by Ellington. Hawks lined up in the backfield. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. And his tight end comes up with the catch over the middle. A 26-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Running back look with 3 tight ends on the field. Back to pass on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They just weren't able to link up on that play. Following the incompletion on first, here's second down. Drops back to throw it again. Oh, and that would have been a touchdown if it hadn't been for the quick hands on defense. A pair of incompletions have them facing 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker. Wait, it's a fake. They're going to throw. Pulled in by Maddox. And he's tackled at the 21. So the Hawks are lined up now. And to be honest, all hope seems lost. But these kids continue to show some heart. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. And he's down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 19 yards and a first down for the Hawks. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On first down, back to pass. He's got a man. First down, Hawks. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. On first down, he'll drop back. And he can't make the connection. It's incomplete. Shotgun look.
What we got?
Still looking to throw. It's Knight. Right side of the field. It's complete. And he moves the chains. First down. Out of the gun, it's Knight. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again on second down, it's Knight. Spots his tight end, completes the throw. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 5. From the gun, looking to throw. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes 4th down. They'll try for 3 from long distance. Sutherland nails it! And they put 3 on the board. Here's the whistle, and now the kick. From a yard or 2 inside the goal line, he's got it. And he's stopped near midfield after coming up with a great return. So the Bulldogs are lined up now, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. QB2 looks downfield, and the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again, they'll pass it. Chucks this downfield. And that's almost picked off. The safety nearly made the catch, but the drive stays alive. Zero progress on this drive thus far. It's 3rd and 10. Grabs the snap. The desperation heave. And there's a fight for the football before it falls incomplete, setting up 4th down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. Oh, it's a fake. Can he get it off? Oh, he can't hold on to the ball. They nearly had it, but they just can't quite pull it off. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this final quarter. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. Here's 2nd and 10. Drops back, and he'll throw it again. Knight's pass is intercepted. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Oh, but a fumble after all that. And it's a pick-6 touchdown. And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. And the point after attempt is good. Following that pick-6 touchdown, the Bulldogs are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. They snap the ball. Sends it to Thrash. And this will be spotted at the 28. A pickup of 2 on the play. And that makes it 2nd and 8. Lined up in the shotgun.
I got 87, that's speed, boys. Let go. Hey.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Alexander Monroe, the intended receiver right there. Following the incomplete pass on 2nd down, it's 3rd down. Looking to pass. And he can't make the the catch. Too much contact on the play, so it'll be 4th down. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. Here's Washington. There's room to run. And he's all the way home. Touchdown. Ryan Washington. A stunning sequence on the return. Myers now to add the extra point. Puts it through. Following that dynamic punt return, the Bulldogs are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. He finds Thrash. Now he's taken down. It's 2 yards on the completion there. That'll bring up 2nd down. All right, so following the short gain, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw from the gun. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Following that incompletion, it's 3rd and 8.
Big stop, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw. Just a textbook defensive play there to force the incompletion. Here comes 4th down. Kick is away. And we won't see a return here as it's eventually downed by the kick team. First play of the drive for the Bulldogs, and they are very much in control of this game. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Slings it downfield. He comes down with it. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Hawks lined up behind QB2, and that will do it. The Bulldogs win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I feel like when I get in the zone, I can whip the ball all over the yard, and really, there's no one that can do anything about it.
Yeah. I'm sure I deserve a little credit, though, there. I mean, I am the one going up and hauling in those ducks.
True.
But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman, you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more of these. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Longhorns from the University of Texas. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Jennings. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Kent Ellington, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's White. And that's caught by Beasley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So here we go. His first collegiate snap as the Longhorns have the football, 1st and 10. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Certainly not a great throw there, but you got to consider his first start. It's the 1st quarter. Some mistakes are bound to happen. You got to wonder, though, is he pressing a little bit because he's got a pretty good quarterback nipping at his heels on that sideline.
And you have to immediately start to wonder what he's thinking about right now because, let's face it, there's a lot of extra pressure going on here. Not only are you competing for a job, you're doing it against your high school teammate and your friend, and you got a head coach who comes from a defensive background. And typically defensive coaches tell you, don't make mistakes, offense. And now you're just wondering, is the leash going to be pretty short now on his playing time?
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's White, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 45. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score. Longhorns 7, Gators nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
2nd and 10.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Off play action, here's White.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. He's picked off near his own 48. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
That's not good enough, man.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Going deep for Walker. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove that he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Gator offense. About ready to get this next drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He's tackled at the...
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Martin, the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Brings up 3rd down and...
The incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. Kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. Buster Holiday there to make the grab. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Ellington. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 21-0 our score after 1.
Longhorns 21. Gators nothing.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, White. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense?
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start, now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, Huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting. But now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
To throw is White. To throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now it's Martin. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive.
Where's the mic? Watch run.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Buster Holliday. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense is running away with this one.
And that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And, boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's moving. Single.
From the gun, White. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now White on third down. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Florida's punter is out there now as he'll punt it away. For the fourth time today. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Let's get off the field.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. Going deep for Walker. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. Buster Holliday on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this offense continues to pour it on. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's throwing 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say, I know what I intended to do. I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I got number 23. I got
Operating from the gun, White. He hits Beasley right side. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. White and Beasley with it over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
6-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Longhorns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one.
There goes Green. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there as time expires in the first half. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Slater on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
The quarterback sacked. A couple on
Defense, they were swarming that time. It ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Here's White. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw.
White's pass.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
White now. Throwing on 3rd and long. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turn.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Longhorns 55, Gators 6.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well, all right? If you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
They go play action here on first down. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Longhorns 62, Gators 6.
Like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. On second down now, it's Jennings. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
10-yard line.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Longhorns take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there. 44 yards.
5-yard line.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of pass. Pass is completed. Been an easy day for him.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a four-receiver look now. Three of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for the end zone. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he puts it through.
That's the score. Longhorns.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win it. Game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Florida's punter is out there now as he's on here to punt it away. 39 yards on the punt, give them just 1 yard on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do. He's got him in, complete, 20, 10, and he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there, 79 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's White. This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
Florida's punter is out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
First and 10. At their own 47-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
On the deep ball.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put...
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Darren Walker, 53 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Or just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Ellington. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
White from the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 49 yards. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
For the extra point.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Going deep for Walker. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Well, Charles, here we are in the 4th quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. That now his 2nd interception in this ball game, and obviously ball control has to be a huge priority, especially when you're fighting for playing time at the quarterback position.
And Coach O'Brien, he's seen a lot in his time, first as a defense coordinator. Now he's seeing it with head coach's eyes. And he's seen enough already, I think, because he's given these guys a chance for their competition. We've noted that throughout this game. We might see Tommy Matthews get his first action sooner rather than later now.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Good.
12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is Ellington.
Today's final score, Longhorns 83, Gators 13.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from me. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah.